Hey, it's Sunday, it's 5 o'clock, you know what that means. It's time for Scottie D's Top 5 at 5. Hello, we made it through another week. Cheers, put it on pause, go get a glass of wine, of vodka, whatever you need to get you through the rest of the evening and into what will certainly be another hectic week. So cheers to all of you. I want to tell you about what I'm drinking today. So this is called Sierra Grande. It is a wine from Chile. It is a Sauvignon Blanc. A couple weeks ago, I hosted an event with my co-host over at Dad's Dishing, Joe, and our producer, Kelly. We were asked to do this with AIDS Community Resources. It's a great organization in this community. They do amazing things, and one of the things they do is little events throughout the year. And so it's more of a mixer in this COVID time, but we got to do this at Vinomania. If you haven't been, it's right by the entrance to 81 North downtown. I'll put a link in for you for Vinomania. He's a great guy there. He was hosting the event as well at his location with wine tasting, and they did a little food pairing. The way they did it was brilliant. It was pre-packaged, so you could take the food with you. We have to be creative. If anybody knows anything right now, we're all talking about pivoting during this time of COVID. But I have to say it was a fun event. And during the event, we got to taste several different wines. And I purchased two of them that I just loved. And this is one of them. I highly recommend it. I have to tell you, it's very inexpensive. It's like $8, $9 a bottle, but it's fantastic. It's a nice dry white, but when you open it and you smell it, it actually smells sweet, but it's not sweet. So that being said, I highly recommend it. Check it out. That is my cocktail of choice today. A little dry white on this Sunday afternoon. All right, so some business. As you know, Scottie D's Top 5 at 5. We did 2 weeks of giveaways. The first week was items from my store, Scottie D Pop-Up. And the last week, it was all items from the other side of our store, and that is Kelly's Show Off's Boutique. That was a Gucci-themed giveaway. Kelly gave away 5 items. Those 5 winners were announced in a video that was just released previous to this. So if you're looking to see if you were a winner, check it out on the video that I just posted on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube as well. You can check it out there. And also I will have all the winners posted in the news, in the feed for 24 hours on Facebook and Instagram. So check that out. Thank you to everybody who participated. I really appreciate it. I have to tell you, I'm so excited to be able to give away great stuff that I love and that Kelly loves and share it with all of you, because I think that really from the get-go was my thought process behind this. I want to be able to share ideas and products that I love with all of you, and that's spectacular. Okay, so as we always do, let's start with our top 5 for this week. So this week I found this great tip online. It was actually fantastic because I was doing some cleaning on the staircase. There was a spot on the rug. In the morning I have a tendency to spill a little coffee as I go up the stairs, juggling everything else I'm bringing up with me. So the coffee stain is not a fun stain to get out. Well, here's a tip for you, and this is number 5 today. Shaving cream. I can't believe it. It does work. This is a great tip. Check it out. I found it on YouTube or Facebook. I saw it. I wish I knew where so I could give credit to that video. But it actually does work. Use a little toothbrush, use a paper towel, and it comes out. It literally pulls the stain out. So if you have a tricky stain at your house that you haven't been able to get out, give it a try. I really highly recommend it. And then if it doesn't work, then you can replace the carpet. But we don't want to do that. So give this a try. Number 5, shaving cream. It's more than just for shaving. Clearly, I'm not using it for shaving kits. It's for pulling out the stain in the carpet. Okay, as we continue, number 4. This I love. So Kelly at Show Offs, my partner, she bought these great bags. She got these great bags for the store that are big, huge, tote, overnight bags. I bought one because I'm like, I need this. And inside came this fantastic little pouch. Now stick with me, guys, here. I really think we should all have one of these for our day-to-day life. Let me tell you, there is more and more that we are carrying. I have my cell phone, my keys, and my keys basically look like janitor keys. I have keys for the houses, I have keys for the store, I have keys for everything. It's unbelievable. The car keys, house keys for relatives who I might need to get into their house if they need something. So that being said, I look like a janitor all the time. So I'm juggling my keys, juggling my sunglasses, juggling my cell phone, juggling my wallet, and then on top of that, we have to wear face masks and have sanitizer ready to go. I highly recommend picking up one like this. This is that neoprene. I just love it. It's fantastic. In this very trendy camo. This is a great idea for everyone. What's great, guess what? I have my face mask right in there. I have my hand sanitizer right in there from Trader Joe's, my organic hand sanitizer. I have my mints in here. I've got my keys, the works. Everything I need is right here. So you know what? You don't risk juggling it or throwing it down in a store, your keys, to try on a sweater real quick. Whatever the case is, this really makes life easier. And I know this is a lot for guys to get around because we don't want to be carrying a purse or a clutch, but it is something that is smart and it will help you get through the day-to-day, all the hectic chaos and all the things we need to carry around. And if you have children, you're carrying around their masks as well. You need to put them on before you go into the grocery store, before they get to school. This is a great idea. So I highly recommend this. This one came from Show Off's Boutique with a big overnight bag that is now like my favorite go-to bag this week because I've been throwing everything in it. And it's like Mary Poppins bag. I mean, I can pull anything out of there. A whole lighting set, extension cords, everything I need for day to day. So this is number 4. Grab this. I highly recommend it. Okay, number 3. We are going on. Number 3, I found this great website for books. So I'm somebody who loves to buy books. I love to read books. I love to have them in the house. I like a hard book. I don't like an ebook. And a lot of times when there's a new book out or a book that you saw that you forgot about, you either lose your chance to get it or it's really expensive. And I have to say, I hate to say this because I know a lot of work goes into creating a book, but $30 for a book I'm going to read for 3 days just feels ridiculous to me. Now, of course, if I ever write a book, I highly recommend you buy it and pay full price. But that being said, for me, it just kills me to pay full price. So I'm always looking for a way to get books. And what I like to do is get a bunch all at once, stack them up, and then whatever my feeling is that week, I try to read a book a week. Whatever my feeling is that week, I grab, and maybe it's an action thriller, maybe it's a biography, maybe it's something comical. For me, it's so important. I like to have that option, and it goes with my flow and my week and everything that I need to have happen. So I went online and I found this website called thriftybooks.com. It's fabulous. I ordered 4 books or 3 books. They came to me in the mail. They come in about a week, so it's not immediate. I think I had to order $15 worth to get free shipping. Easy to do. I got books, each book was like $4. This one is one I've always wanted to read just because I love Amy Poehler. This came in the mail, yes please, I can't wait to read this. This is fantastic. Originally $28.99, like I said, almost $30. I hadn't read this yet, and I love her. So I'm like, I'm gonna get this, and a lot of them, like this, you can see the seal on this is not even broken. It's unbelievable. It literally is like brand new. The outside of the cover, that got a little damaged, but a lot of these come from libraries that they buy a lot of copies to have for the initial release, and then they get rid of some of them. So a couple of the books came from public libraries. This one definitely came from a store that just had a stack of them clearly, but I think this is fabulous. And if you are somebody like me and you want books and you want options and you have a full library, this is a great option for you. It will save you a lot of money in the long run. And I am not ashamed to say I like to save a little money here and there. So thriftybooks.com, that's number 3. As we go on to number 2, this week, I keep talking about this and I truly believe in it. If you have not started watching Dad's Dishing, and I say watch because our podcast for single fathers now is not only on the podcast platforms, across all platforms, Apple, wherever you watch your, wherever you tune into your podcast, but we also now show the entire show on YouTube. So follow, subscribe, Dad's Dishing on YouTube. But the part that I really like is this being the week ahead of Halloween. We shoot a week in advance. So next week's episode is already in the can. It is in place for Halloween. And this week we go to see Paul Valenti at Glazed and Confused. He's a great entrepreneur. He created this adorable donut shop right in the heart of central New York, and it's become really a hit with everyone. They call it the Donut Laboratory. We're shooting live in the Donut Laboratory this week, and we have a special guest, Rick Martinez, who, if you don't know him, he is a pirate about town. He is all about helping kids and developing literacy programs. He wrote a book, and this is so fun. He wrote a book called A Pirate IB, and we are giving away a copy and a $25 gift certificate to Glazed and Confused Donuts this week. If you follow the link to Dad's Dishing, that's where you will find all the information for that copy of A Pirate IB and that $25 gift certificate to Glazed and Confused. That winner is going to be announced on Friday, October 30th, a day before Halloween, and it will be a fun thing. If you get in there quick enough, you can pick up some donuts for Halloween and have a book to read your kids that night. So go over to Dad's Dishing, follow the contest rules, and check it out. I highly recommend it. All right, before we go to number one, I'm going to take a quick sip of my fantastic wine. I really tell you, it's so good. All right, we're going to recap everything. Remember, number 5, shaving cream for those stains on rugs you can't get out. It pulls them right out, kids. It's so true. And call now. You'll get a toothbrush to go with it. No, I feel like it's an infomercial. Number 4 was this fantastic pouch. I think everybody needs one, especially now with all we're juggling. Face masks, hand sanitizer, phone, keys, wallet, all of those things. You can pop them right in here. This is a nice masculine look, but it can be for the ladies as well. It's easy, it's comfortable. You bring it to the grocery store, put it right under your arm, throw it in the basket. You know exactly where everything is. No chance of losing your keys. And the other thing I like about this is I know exactly where everything is when I go to leave. So let's say I'm carrying, just a briefcase one day just with paperwork and stuff for the store, or another day I have another bag. I can throw this right in with whichever it is, and it is my central location. I know exactly where everything is, because if you don't know, I really like organization, if you can't tell, kids. All right, number 3, thriftybooks.com. It's so fantastic. This one's on my pile of books to read. $4, under $4. I got it right there. You order, I think, $15 worth of books, and that will get you free shipping. It's a fantastic thing. Get books for the whole family. Okay, and number 2 is talking about Dad's Dishing. Get in there, check it out, and sign up for that giveaway. I really think this week's a great episode. We got to see Rick Martinez read to the kids his book, and we had some kids in the store, and I have to say they were so great because each one of them had their mask on, kept their mask on, were very respectful. It was really a fantastic thing to see. All right, so as we do, number 1, this is my favorite thing for the week, and that is Halloween. Go figure. I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. It just, for me, as a kid, I always liked to get dressed up. I was always, if you want a funny joke, I was always something with a cape. So my parents were very cheap about Halloween. I'm not even going to say frugal about Halloween. They were cheap about Halloween. So whatever we had around the house, that's what I was going to be. So my father was a cop. So one year I was a cop with a cape. Another year I was a construction worker with a cape. I mean, it really is hysterical, but I always had something with a cape because I just love a cape. All right, so that being said, Halloween is this weekend. I so think that it's next Saturday, I should say. It is the weekend. There you go, kids. Okay, I was right in the first place. So this is going to be a weird year. It's going to be a different year. It's not going to be the same as every other one, but we have to keep it special for the children. We have to keep it special for ourselves, let's face it. But for the kids especially, do something creative. If you're not going to go out trick-or-treating, make sure you make that day special. This week on Scottie D's in the Kitchen with Mom, we made a fantastic vegetarian chili that you can put together for the kids at night before they go out, or if you're just having everybody stay in and going to do something special for the kids at home. It's a fun thing to do. Make hearty, rich, fabulous food, have some pumpkin cutout cookies, the works, and just have a great time. So to all of you, happy Halloween. Have a great week. I will see you right back here next Sunday. I'm so looking forward to it. As always, thank you for joining me, and I love you guys. Hey, 5 at 5ers, you a virtual hug here. All right, I'll see you next week.